Are you ready?
Yeah. Hey.
No, my turn. Mine. No, I'm doing it. Yes. You be quiet. You're the interviewer. I am the sexy reporter.
Oh my God. Okay.
You ready? Get your game face on.
Do you want me to do the intro?
No, I'm doing the intro. I'm just trying to get the music straight in my head. The pew, 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 pew.
Lord Jesus, give us strength. Okay.
Welcome to a different type of Hard Hat Legends, where Siobhan will not be doing the interviewing today. Her husband, Siobhan Thouvenot, yours truly, seldom seen on these, will be doing the interviewing of her on many questions that she gets asked while she's doing the interviews.
Lord, help us.
All right. So could you tell everyone your name?
Siobhan Thouvenot.
Good Lord.
I don't know if I can get through this. I can't take you seriously. Okay, now listen.
Yes, take one.
You got to look at the camera. Don't look at this. Look at the camera because you kept looking at the monitor.
No, I just look straight ahead.
You were looking outside.
I was.
At the hummingbirds.
Fighting.
Okay, behave yourself. Our pastor and his wife watch this, so.
Yeah, and they're going to find it hilarious like everything we do.
Just behave yourself.
Hello, everybody out there. We are doing a special edition of Hard Hat Legends where our normal, beautiful reporter lady is not doing the interviewing. She's being the interviewee. So I get to ask her some questions that she gets asked quite often. And we're going to just jump right into it. And the reason that we're having to redo this and you see a different background is because somebody didn't focus the camera.
So in this video, you're going to see us here for the first part of it in Sean's office. The second part of it is going to be in our home. My camera, for whatever reason, kept focusing on our dog, which was way behind us. And so it was out of focus for us. And we didn't realize that until a little bit later. So you're getting two versions. May I say that I'm not a professional and I'm just kind of winging this? So there you go.
Speaking of being unprofessional, let's talk about... Let's ask, we're not even going to go in order.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. Are you doing this on your own or do you have professional help?
Yes, we do this on our own. Sean came to me with an idea. I was all in and it got landed into my lap. We had some equipment that was donated to us, but after using it a little bit, it was very, very outdated. Don't get me wrong, we were incredibly appreciative of that.
Absolutely.
However, we really needed to do something a little different. So all of our camera equipment, which we purchased new, everything we did on our own. Like we purchased it out of our pocket. We also have an incredibly gifted, wonderful editor, Ashlyn Coburn. And if you ever need somebody to edit videos or take videos or anything, let me know. I will hook you up because she is utterly amazing.
Yeah, she can take the nonsense we do and make it look professional.
She really can. She's
She even threw in
gem.
the beginning music on that catchy little tune that you
Yes,
hear.
I love that. But we also pay her out of our pocket, and it's not cheap. And so,
Wait a minute, we pay her?
yes, I mean,
I thought we
oops.
traded eggs and beef and stuff for this.
I wish, although she'd probably take everything we had. So, and I don't mean that she's incredibly expensive because she's not. She charges a fair price, but for the work that she does for us on a monthly basis, it is
More than fair.
It is something that is budgeted in. So we pay for everything: the camera, my time, pay Ashlyn, and anything else that goes above and beyond that comes out of our pocket. That's how strongly we believe in this and are continuing to do it.
And we have had a few people reach out for sponsorships, but a couple of the agreements I was a little not too thrilled with. But anyway, regardless of that, we're doing it because we want to help the industry. So it's been good to us, and we want to return the favor.
But also, too, in that regard, I am incredibly new at this. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm learning. There's a huge learning curve here. And so when you have people that reach out for sponsorship, and I don't exactly know what that means, what that entails. So I'm really having to research and look into that and figure that out. So I'm not committing to anything until I figure that out, because I sure as heck don't want to
have it be a big commercial.
Well, and
because that's what one of them was going to be.
Right, but I don't want to take advantage of them, and I don't want them taking advantage of us. So we're really having to figure all that out, and it's going to take time. And so until then, we're doing it.
Right. All right. So next question. What made me do this, and why did I do it?
You made me do it.
Well, true. I asked you to do it. I didn't make you do anything. Anybody that knows you knows they're not going to make you do anything. Actually, I'm kind of scared. I'm going to blink twice if I need help.
Okay. So with that, Sean had this incredible idea. He wanted to interview people from all walks of construction, from the person that's a laborer all the way up to somebody that is president. And we have done that thus far. And he went to somebody else, and they said no, they didn't want to do it they had their reasons, which was fine. And so Sean came to me and said, hey, I really want to do this. I really believe in it. How can we make this work? And so we took his idea. We're still crafting it. We're still perfecting it. I think it'll be something that will always change as we go along, depending on the needs of the industry.
The industry changes so much, you can't keep the format the same.
Right. But the real reason why we're doing this, which is these are questions that I'm asked often after the camera goes off and we're just chit-chatting. These are questions that I'm asked. And the reason is, for every 5 people that leave construction, whether it's they retire or they just quit because they just don't want to do it anymore, we only have 2 people that come back into the industry. There is a huge shortfall. And so that is the reason why we're doing this, because we're trying to get the word out to get more people into the construction industry. We want people to see everybody from the laborer all the way up to the president, CEO, how they got started. And you can work your way up. And we want to showcase that to encourage other people to join us in the industry.
And something that also spurred me to do this is we participate in the Springfield Area Chamber of Commerce teacher externship, and have had for a few years now, I think 3 or 4 years. And when we take these teachers around, the overwhelming response is that construction's nothing like I thought it was. The construction is not just digging in the dirt and being sweaty and gross and dirty. I mean, I show them everything from the office all the way down to the guys who want to be out there doing that, and thank God they do. Some of us have been there before, and like I said, there's a path forward, unless you just want to do that the rest of your life, and that's fine too.
Right.
We've got a lot of guys that have made a career out of being in the trades, and they're happy with it, and it's been very good to them. But like I say, the teachers were just shocked, going, "Oh, I thought all construction was being out in the heat and the cold," and
right.
And it's actually pretty cool that they get to see that it's not.
Yeah. One thing, talking with Megan with SCA, we're going to be doing she's going to put together some videos where parents are coming on talking about having kids in the trades. And I think that's going to be incredibly beneficial to get out to the schools because I think sometimes too parents may tend to hold their kids back because they're concerned. I mean, let's be honest, it's tough when your kids are out working in 100-degree weather or whether it's below freezing. You do worry about them, and so I think parents do have that concern. But you're like, whatever, throw some dirt on it and go on. But as a mom, that is a legitimate concern. So
that brings us to our next question.
Yes.
Did you ever expect all of your children to be employed in the construction industry and by their father?
No, I did not. Did not even see that coming. Our first child that started with Sean was Tanner, which is our youngest. He worked summers helping out on job sites and
Right.
stuff like that. And then when he graduated, he's a very gifted basketball player. We really thought that's what he was going to do. And he decided he was done. He was burned out. He didn't want to do it anymore. And he wanted to make money and do that. So Sean hired him. He's a phenomenal employee. Our second one was Joseph, who was a Marine, just got out of the Marines, and Sean hired him as a heavy equipment. And that kid is a jack of all trades. He does, he works on the heavy equipment crew, doing the excavating and such as that.
Does mechanic work.
Does mechanic work. I mean, if they need something and they can't get a hold of our shop guy, they are calling Joe. Joe is an integral part of Branco. He is an amazing kid. He is a jack of all trades. He's quite a bit like you, so that's pretty awesome. And then our daughter, Cassie, just joined last July, actually. It's been a year. And she works the front desk 3 days a week for Sean, contracted men things, and helps Sean and any of the guys in here that need anything. She's right there to help. So
I actually just gave her access to my calendar after a year of bothering and pushing. And,
are you serious?
oh yeah, she can see it. She can't alter it, but she can't.
You okay?
She can see it, but she can't alter it.
Oh, when is that? She's going to figure out a way to do that. So
Nope, lockdown.
I'm shocked you gave her that access.
Yeah, well,
Oh
you'll
my.
have that.
Huh?
I said you'll have that. It's baby steps, Siobhan.
Baby steps. My goodness. I'm proud of
So,
you.
Yeah. So speaking of proud, I'm proud of all my kids and the way that they've stepped up. And a lot of times, you'll see people say, "Oh, the boss's kid this, the boss's kid that." Well, not the case with me. I'm harder on those kids than any other employee. Cut them zero slack. Probably I should cut them more slack, but I don't.
He really is hard on them,
But
makes
I
them
expect more.
stronger.
Yeah, I just expect more out of them. But at the end of the day, they're great kids, great employees, and I'm just glad that they chose to be on our team.
yeah.
So, with that being said, has the construction industry been good to you and your family?
It's been very good to us. Financially, it's been amazing. I've been able to be a stay-at-home wife and mom.
It hadn't always been easy.
It hasn't. No, it really has not always been easy. We've actually had to try to explain this to our kids, that we struggled for a lot of years in order for me to be a stay-at-home mom. There was a lot of things that we did without,
And a lot of other jobs I took.
yes. So it has been good to us, but it's also been it's taken a lot of time away from us as well because you've been gone a lot. But I think that's another question you might have for me. But has it been good to us? Absolutely. There's always, with everything, there's a positive and a negative. So.
All right, so flipping that coin. What has been the negative side of your husband's career in construction?
The time that has been taken away from us. Sean is gone all the time. We had this discussion in the car not that long ago. He has gone a lot. He's gone usually, 2 nights a week. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but he is involved in so many things. And with that, there's all these meetings. Sometimes it's in the day, but a lot of times it's at night. And it's just taken a lot of time away from us, from the kids, different activities that they may have had. He wasn't there. So that's
Sounds
been,
like an Austin Powers movie. Daddy wasn't there.
So it has been difficult in that aspect. So very difficult.
Speaking of events that I have to go to at night and dinners I have to take people to and events that we sponsor and things like that, do you ever get tired of going to those? Don't lie.
No.
Blink twice if you need help.
Yes, I do. I really do get tired of going. For one, I only know, usually I know people there. However, there are times that I don't. And Sean, being the social butterfly that he is constantly going around and meeting with people, visiting with people. And so I'm usually left to my own devices, which is Always good. But no, there are times if we're going to take a trip and do something for something that he is doing for the company.
Or us personally.
Yeah, I will be honest and say that I wish it was for us going to take a trip that's for us, not because it's for one of your committees that you're on. However, I know Sean, I know his heart, and I know why he's doing it. He's doing it to better the company and to push us forward, because if it wasn't for him being on some of these committees, I know for
and everything
yeah,
else,
for AGC, he is so very involved in that and has been for many, many years. And if it wasn't for him being up there in Jeff City or being, talking to the people that he does for AGC, I think the construction industry would suffer. So you've absolutely helped in that area. But I will be super honest. There are times that I really don't want to go, but I am such a supportive wife, I go.
She doesn't complain at all.
Yes, I do. But I go and I put a smile on my face, and at the end of it, I'm happy that I can help and be there.
So a funny story about one of the AGC conventions we went to in Vegas. She'd never been to Vegas, actually. And I was shocked at the way people dress walking around. It was the first time I ever saw any of that was when she was with me.
You are so full of crap. Oh my gosh.
So,
you did not even warn me. I was flabbergasted.
So I took her out to see Hoover Dam. And
that was pretty cool.
yeah, so we went to Hoover Dam. And then she always wanted to see the Grand Canyon. And she's like, can we go see the Grand Canyon? I'm like, we don't have time for that. I said, I want to go to Kingman, Arizona. And she's like, why Kingman, Arizona? And I said, well, it's Route 66, the whole song, Kingman, Arizona. And the squeaky voice guy that was on all the John Wayne movies, that's his hometown. And she's like, okay, I guess we can go there. I go, there's a nice barbecue restaurant there.
I was so disappointed. It's right there.
So we take off cross country, and I'm like, oh, let's take a shortcut here. So I hung a left, and I was trying to keep her eyes away from all the signs, and did a pretty good job. And one came up and it said Grand Canyon, and she's like, are we going to the Grand Canyon? I'm like, no. So we pulled up, and there was the Grand Canyon, and she was bawling, and I was laughing at her, actually.
You were. I was crying because there are no words to describe the Grand Canyon. But I will say with that.
Andy Devine, that's the actor. Yeah.
All of our trips that we take, there is so much to see. I'm very appreciative. I'm going to brag on the AGC because their conventions and such, there's always things to do and see. And there's a lot of things that we wouldn't have seen if it hadn't have been for them. So that's been a very big blessing.
Yep. Well, good.
Yep.
I'm glad you finally see that it's worth it.
I'll zip it.
All right. So the final question in this one-off series.
Really? There's more? Okay, what are you making
up? One more question.
No.
I'm not making it up. These are your questions you wrote down. So this is not my phone with this sparkly thing. This is her phone with her questions that she gets from other people, not Sean's questions. So this one kind of makes me a little uneasy, but she gets asked a lot, when does Sean plan on retiring?
Yes, I do. I think I get asked that every single time I interview somebody. And
it's because everybody can't stand to be without me.
They're counting down the days. Some maybe. When I am asked that, I usually say it depends on the day.
You wouldn't be lying.
Yeah.
So.
Some days are better than others.
Yeah, it'll be a while. It's a challenging industry. It's a challenging job, and to those who are given a lot's expected. That's right out of the Bible, and I do everything 150%. Every organization I'm in, Springfield Contractors Association, upcoming president there, Chamber of Commerce, I'm on the board. I'm on several committees there. I'm helping the city of Springfield with some things, trying to get some regional building codes set up down here in Southwest Missouri. It's just thing after thing after thing. And I wish I could say they're all for me, but they're not. They're for the betterment of the industry. I've had my time, and I've done just about everything that I think I want to do, but now I want to give back to the industry and those that have helped me along and help those along coming into the industry. Nothing makes me happier when a young business owner calls me for advice. It's humbling, and it's not something I take lightly, and I'm glad to do it. And Siobhan talks about our competitors being interviewed. You know, our competitors, at the end of the day, yeah, they're our competitors, but at the same time, they're our friends too.
Yep.
You know, there's not every competitor you're not going to get along with and have as your friends, but in good old Springfield, Missouri, and Southwest Missouri, you know, our competitors are pretty good people, and we all kind of lean on one another from time to time. And I don't think you find that much anywhere else.
No.
And I've worked in 49 states, so I've seen just about every type of construction industry and group of construction people you can see, and we've got it pretty good here in the Ozarks.
We really do. We are very, very blessed. I will tell one story of, I don't know, many of you may not know, Sean had cancer 5 years ago, and I'll never forget driving down James River Expressway, and we were getting ready to, you were getting ready to do radiation. And I had a competitor call and ask what they could do and wanted to do a meal train for us, get food prepared. And we went back and forth, and so many of subcontractors and other GCs that pitched in to help with that. It's actually bringing tears to my eyes because that is our world. That's our construction industry here in Springfield, Missouri. We're there to help each other. We're a very, very small community. And it's amazing how we all will pitch in and help each other.
Yep, we're the biggest little town in Missouri,
That's
I can tell you that.
Yep.
So, again, everybody that's done an interview, thank you so much for participating. Those of you that are going to get the next round of phone numbers that she's bugging me for, I appreciate you, and thank you in advance. And
if there's anybody out there that you know of that
has a great story.
I mean, everybody has a great story. Just so we're clear, every single one of you has a great story. And we want to hear from you. We want to know how you started, why you picked the construction industry, why you picked the trade that you're in. So if you want to interview with us, if you know of somebody that you think would be a great story, please reach out to us. Our email is hardhatlegends@gmail.com, and I would love to connect with you and get them in front of the camera.
Right, and one thing that is a common theme, which is pretty cool in the construction industry. Young people, listen up. Starting with my interview, you know, when we first started this thing, going through the last one was G.R. Stovall of DeWitt. A lot of us folks in the construction industry started with nothing and wound up where we are. It is definitely an organization that if you show your worth and your value and you want to work, I wouldn't suggest you work as hard as I do, because the wife said you're going to miss a lot of stuff.
You really are.
But that's just how I'm built. Thank goodness they broke the mold. But you can do so much. The only thing that limits you in this industry is you. Because like I said, I started swinging and hammer and pounding nails and ended up as a part owner of a very large construction company in Southwest Missouri, and have a seat at the table at Jeff City, been to Washington, D.C., met 3 presidents, all this. It's not tooting my own horn. It's just to tell you that there's so many amazing things you can do if you want to work for it.
And he really did. He really started from the ground up. So one of these days I will be sitting down with Sean and interviewing him, and you'll be able to hear his story. But I can attest to the fact that he was out there in the field swinging a hammer. He worked his way from labor to superintendent all the way up to vice president and part owner of Branco. So it's a big deal, and anybody can do it.
And we'll talk about the sacrifices I made for letting Siobhan stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom, and I couldn't afford gloves and had socks on.
Would you stop? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're done. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great
care,
day.
And hey, follow us on YouTube, Hard Hat Legends on YouTube. Click like and subscribe and share. Thank you, guys.
You too can be a legend.
Thank you.